Icon. I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. G'day ladies and gents, it is I, Nick Storm, the Australian. Do the muscle man dance.
Pull up your pants and do the muscle man dance.
No way. No, but welcome back to yet another video here on the frickin' channel, man. And what do we have here today? We have the Hookhausen 2-pack, Amazon exclusive for that matter. I frickin' hate Amazon exclusives. I frickin' hate them. They make my blood boil. Anyone else? Just me? Okay, I'll shut up. But no, I've been so goddamn excited to be open this pack and review this pack. And without further ado, let's take a look at the box itself. We can say, I think this is from Double or Nothing 2022, along with that Supreme Walmart exclusive CM Punk figure. It's both from those events, which I think is pretty cool, right? From memory, I think, yeah, Double or Nothing as well. You can see very nice photo displaying on the back, like the signatures. And oh my god, man, it just looks goddamn great as well. I'm gonna be completely honest. It looks cool in like box if you want to keep it mock. I do not doubt you for that, because it's got like that kind of classic Superstars kind of type beat going on, you know, with the gold and black. Looks very goddamn nice. So without further goddamn ado, let's open this cutie patootie. Boom, I made a small incision on the top, and I think you can just slide it out, which is very handy. Let's see. Boom, myth busted, and it was actually correct. So I don't know if that counts as a busted myth. I'm gonna be completely honest. Here we go, very nice packaging. I think I'm gonna keep it like this, you know, it's very sturdy. Put it on my display shelf. What am I, freaking silly? No, I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, new Generino, I'm sorry. I'm gonna break something. Taking a look at everything out of its natural habitat, this hook was having a hard time trying to stand, so he looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame right now, so don't mind that. But taking a look at everything out of the box, we have two fisted hands that come for, I think, a hook, I believe it is. Well, it is taped, so no goddamn shish it is for hook. And then also we have two interchangeable hands for Danhausen that are actually the curse hands. Yes, you know, kind of hands. So obviously for Danhausen, that's crazy. We don't get any like mic holding hands for our Danhausen figure here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just use something I already have in my collection anyway, though. And as well as we have two interchangeable head sculpts. One for Hook here. It's very nice. His hair looks more like kind of put together. Definitely more put together than he is before he comes out for a match. And this is Danhausen with the complete opposite sentiment to what I just said. He has this hair in particular, specifically for this match. I remember Magic almost saying he had this hair. This was actually match specific, this head scan. So very cool. He has his hair all crazy like for Hook. Very cool. I miss my Hookhausen. Come back, Danhausen, please. And also, last but not least, in the accessories category, we have this nice, it's kind of like a very soft PVC cape for Danhausen, but something that like kind of caught me off guard. I thought it was broken at first, but guys, don't be alarmed. There are little straps and like little pegs right here to put the actual strap in and lock it in, I think. That just comes undone sometimes. I don't know, I'm not sure why or what that is, what the frickin' hell that is, but hey, that doesn't worry me too much, to be honest, because when it's actually on the figure, you can't tell that much. So, hey, that's alright. Maybe it will come loose. Who knows? Hopefully it doesn't. Now, there's nothing left to do but actually look at the figures themselves. Starting off with Hook. I actually don't have the Unmatched 7 to do a comparison, a side-by-side with this one, but hopefully when those prices drop on some of those new figures that we get here in Australia, you know, online and stuff like that, maybe I'll grab them. But this was a special occasion. I had to get this, dude. As soon as I saw a listing for this on eBay, man, like in an Australian retailer that I go to for like figures and stuff like that, online retailer, you know, I saw this and I immediately grabbed it. I just had to. I had to, freaking hell. But again, looking at the Hook, look at his freaking crazy hair, man. He's going Super Saiyan at this moment. This is he's like over 9,000 goddamn freaking hair gel products in his hair at once. Going down though, you have the nice tattoos. This is actually a specific torso for Hook as well. I think remember the AEW boys saying that, the AEW boys, the AEW figure guys saying that, this is actually a specific torso for Hook, and also the same case with Danhausen, I think, but, I can see these working for other people as well. Definitely you can get your, the most out of your molds here with these ones. These are actually just really nicely sculpted torso pieces in my opinion. The double jointed elbows here, very cool. The sculpted wrist tape, and the sculpted on the hands as well, the wrist tape here. Very nice. I actually thought this might have been like the same necklace we saw with the Supreme Walmart exclusive Kenny Omega figure, but it's actually completely different sculpt. Looks the same, but I think it's just a necklace. That's really it. And the Hook trunks, they look nice, man. The Hook shorts, like the boxing style fighter shorts, they look really, really cool, man. I like this. You know, sometimes pins stick out like a sore thumb, and this figure, I think, gets that treatment a little bit. Hopefully, we can move on to pinless stuff in the future near here. But hey, let's see how this freaking other head scan looks on this Hook figure, and see what we think of this goddamn beauty. Oh, look at that. He looks 17 years old here or something, you know, compared to the other head scan. But hey, I'll probably have the other head scan more often than not on this figure, in my opinion. I think that just screams Hook to me. Look, he's gonna freaking put you in a red rum and freaking murder your family or something. Or I'm gonna get you. 16 boys on 16 coins, pretty short. The head scan itself on the actual figure looks pretty decent as well. The sculpting looks to be nice. The paint apps as well, they look to be nice. You know, people may say it looks cartoony, but I think you can get away with it, to be honest, man. Like, sometimes you can get away with it. Maybe with people with brown eyes, I don't think you can really tell with people with brown eyes. Maybe that's why they look cartoony, but hey, freaking get better eyes. I don't know, get a better eye color. Now looking at this Danhausen figure as well. Oh my god. First time we're ever getting a Danhausen. Hey, I don't actually think this is the first time getting this figure, like getting a Danhausen in a main line. I think maybe Unrivaled 11 or something. Maybe if you count that, who knows. But we're getting a lot of Danhausen figures just like freaking out the wazoo lately, which is cool. We got like the Ringside Collectibles exclusive coming. There's the Chase Unrivaled 13, there's the mainline Unrivaled 13, and Hook's trying to stand, but he just can't. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Again, taking a look at this Danhausen from top to bottom, man. The head scan looks pretty good. I think the hair could be a little darker here. I know he has like a, it's sort of like brunette-ish. But it's like a light brunette, so it kind of works. But you know, I'd maybe put it a little bit darker. Who knows? Because you can see the paint as well. Kind of doesn't really seep through well. It just kind of cuts off. But again, no qualms for me. That's really nitpicking at this point, to be honest. But looking at the tattoos and everything, man, this is way better than the tattoos that I applied with decals on my custom Danhausen figure. So just to have like this in actual, it also, it's all its glory. Look at that. Love that Danhausen. I love that Danhausen tush, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Okay, maybe I don't love that Danhausen tush. Now the actual figure comes with these sort of hands. They kind of remind me of the hands we got with the Jungle Boy figure. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe they're re-sculpted, or maybe just sculpted to have the ring on, which is very, very nice. I love that little detail. It just has the ring on, man. That's so cool. Or a wedding band. I'm not too sure what it is. But here's the curse hands, man. God damn. I love this figure, man. Danhausen is so toyetic in every way. Like, the stuff he does in the ring with the teeth, and just freaking this with his hands, man. You know what I mean? Like, he is just toyetic. He is the definition of toyetic. He is the word. He is the embodiment. And he's also the heart and soul of AEW. He should be AEW champion by now. Again, looking down the side at the tattoos, man. They're printed super nice. Look at that. Look at that freaking spider, dude. That looks sick. I follow this guy's, I think Danhausen's tattoo artist on Instagram, and he just makes really cool designs. Danhausen shares them occasionally. Dude, this is like even updated. The decals that I got back in like 2021, I believe, weren't fully updated like this, man. Like, oh god damn, I love Danhausen. I love that Danhausen. Oh. And now, popping off the head as well, taking a look at the other head scan that we get with this Danhausen figure. I think I like this a little bit more, man. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit more crazy, and I like this. When I think of my Danhausen, I think of this crazy goddamn man He's a little wacky in his little membrane. He's insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. So yeah, that's why I just think it just fits a lot better. It's very, very nice. It even has like, the head scan is kind of protruding forth a little bit, like forward. And he does that just to like mess up his posture a little bit for the character of Danhausen, so that it works a lot, man. I was gonna say like the head scan sits a little bit low, but it just like fits. Look at that. I can't get over this. Something to note with this attire in general, it reminds me sort of his like Ring of Honor attires a little bit. Sort of has the same designs going along and around, and it's Sarah, actually, my partner, at Night Shift Customs on Instagram, made a custom cloth goods cape from his like Ring of Honor run and attire and whole thing. Look at that shabam. If you guys haven't seen it on my Instagram already yet, made this a couple years ago and finally putting it to an actual Danhausen figure. And I don't think I'm gonna have to do this because I know Jazwares is making the Ring of Honor Danhausen figure exclusive to the Vault line. But man, this is so good. I'm definitely gonna have this cape over this one. This one's not a bad cape, you know. I like the design on the back. It's rubber, it's PVC, it's still, you can get away with it, especially because there's no sleeves on it, but you know, this sort of latch thing mechanism, I'm not messing with it, bruh, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you just can't beat cloth goods for me. That just looks freaking, it looks so good, man. I like that a lot. That looks goddamn, oh man, goddamn. Getting into some figure comparisons, here is the Hook and Danhausen 2-pack next to the Supreme Collection Walmart exclusive CM Punk. Very, very nice. I believe CM Punk owes Danhausen a lot of human monies for using the GTS, but hey, I don't want to get involved. And here is the Supreme Collection Malachi Black from Wave 2, not to be confused with the new Malachi Black Supreme coming out soon. Here is the 2-pack next to a Ultimate Edition Mattel Creations exclusive Cody Rhodes figure, but shh, it's secretly not. Here is an Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins next to the 2-pack. And last but not least, a lot of random figure comparisons, but here's the Hulk Hogan something. This is a whole freaking fix-up. What am I doing? Comparing it to the 2-pack Hookhausen, because why? Don't ask. And with that being said, I'd say thus concludes this review of the Hook and Danhausen, the Hookhausen Amazon exclusive 2-pack. Now, final thoughts on these two figures. I think these are freaking great. Honestly, man, if you don't have the Unmatched 7 and you want to get a Danhausen and a Hook, I mean, get this for sure, by all means. But I'd say if you want to maybe save on a Hook, don't get that Unmatched 7, man, and get this 2-pack. You get a Danhausen and you get a Hook. So, I mean, like, it's all you want, really. If you want a Hook, you get a Hook here. If you want a Danhausen, you get a Danhausen here as well. It's good. I like it. You send everyone home happy. But you won't if it's an Amazon exclusive. I'll just say that. No, but yeah, I think this is great, man. Like, speaking more on this attire, there's teeth that go around that I didn't touch on as well as his face, as well as his Doc Martens that I think he lent to CM Punk so he could win the frickin' AEW title back from Jonathan Moxley. But yeah, I'm super excited to actually have like a Danhausen figure, 6-inch in our hands. I have the Zombie Sailor Toys Heels and Faces Danhausen, like, you know, hanging up on my wall. So at least I have that as well. Read 'em and mother effing weep. But to finally have an action figure Danhausen, man, it's gonna make everyone so freaking happy. And yeah, dude, Danhausen is just a goddamn orange for merchandise. He is a literal orange. You can just keep squeezing for eternity, all right? And you just pump out figures and figures and figures, and I'll buy all of them, okay? But other than that, guys, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like this review, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys like these figures. Are you guys going to get these figures in your hands? What do you like most about these figures, and what do you hate most about these figures? Comment it down below, and all that and more. Guys, if you haven't yet as well, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from the Australian icon. We're just pumping out reviews now. It's kind of ridiculous, alright? But again, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me here. If you stuck to the end of this review, I appreciate you so goddamn much. And I'll see you when I'm freaking looking at you next. Bye-bye!